have a story time, and also I have somebody with me while I'm playing Destiny in the meantime for the background with you guys, for you guys. Cortex underscore 4624. Great.
Hi.
So I know you guys haven't seen me post up in a while, and I can explain. I'm in school again. Now I bet you're wondering, like, oh, how are you back in school? Well, I'm in 8th grade now, and you know, it is what it is. I gotta get through school.
Is what it is.
Yeah. So today, I got some gameplay for you guys, and also story time. So let's get into it. And this is the story of the police coming to my school. Man, this this had to be. This is one of my favorite story times, in my opinion. It sucked because this happened in elementary, back in 5th grade. So it was either when I was 9, 10, maybe 11.
Control.
So what happened was we were in school. Now I was in the lunchroom. We all were eating lunch, and it was time for us to go to recess. So we're like, all right, let's get the boys up. So we got the boys with me. We're just, you know, doing whatever, having fun. That's usually like normal kids do. The thing is, we're gonna call my teacher. I'm not gonna call her by her name because I don't want her to quit her job. So we're just gonna call her Miss Robinson. And Miss Robinson, she just got back from her marathon that she had run due to all work she had, and she loved running, and we were proud of her. So she goes around showing the medal she got, and I didn't care too much about it. Nobody else did. So we were just like, all right, cool.
Zone A lost.
And we didn't care. Just some of the students did, some of us didn't. That's what it was for us. And while that was happening, we were doing schoolwork, and I think it was multiplication in the division during that time. I can't remember that part, but we were doing something with multiplication and division, and we had to take a test before. So before we took the test, we just did some random things like drawing and stuff, because we hated taking tests. Like, we would try to trick our teacher not to take any test at any necessary. So, but she still gave us the test. We were pretty so upset about it.
Zone B lost.
When that happened, we all were like, alright, so we take the test. After the test was done, some people were still seeing the medal, and they were talking to my teacher, Miss Robinson. Not really her real name, but we're not gonna, you know, like I said, we're not going to establish her real name because I don't want to get her fired. You know, I don't want to have her on me. And and she was calling 5, 10, 15, like 30 minutes pass, and her medal goes missing. Now I bet you're wondering, how did the medal go missing with all of us in there? There was like 23 of us guys, including me, so I guess 24. And we all started looking for it, checking the floor, checking behind everything. And you know, I didn't care because I didn't do it. I was just sitting in the seat, just minding my own business and doing homework, because I didn't want to do homework at home, so like every other student would do. So she couldn't find it, so we waited 10-20 minutes. We hear 911, what's your emergency? And the police came. Now when we say we thought the police weren't really here, that was a lie, because the police, there was 2, maybe 3 cop cars outside And when I say I thought this was a joke, this was no joke. She was dead serious about her medal. And we were just like, wow, she really called the cops on the students. Now, there were 6 cops that came in the room and asked who has the medal. Now, remember, like I said, we looked at the medal. Nobody was like really touching it. And when the police came, we were all like, what do we do? There's no way of us getting out of this because the police officers already had their hands on the gun. Now, and one of the police officers was a female. She was looking a little too trigger happy. Let's just say that. And while that was going down, we were like, how are we supposed to get away from the police officers? We start getting scared and we're like, okay, it's all right. We got this. There's no problem. So the police officers start checking our bags one by one. And when I say they check the bags, I mean threw the bags on the floor and had 2 police officers have their guns trained on it. They didn't have the guns trained on us, but they had the guns trained on the bags. Because they act like there was some, like, grenade or in it. Now, I was like, wow, okay. And guess whose bag was first? My bag. I was like, wow. Okay, so they made me get out my seat. 2 police officers behind me. And I'm like, what do I do? They have 2 police officers behind me with 2 guns trained on that bag and probably me. So they did not let me turn around. I was like, all right, let's just see what we're gonna do. So I give them the bags without any hesitation. So I throw the bag in the middle of the classroom. Everybody's looking at it. They're like, we know he ain't got it. And everybody here got my bag. And I'm like, thank God. And I was just astounded. And when I see them have my bag in the middle of the floor. Now, they made me get down on the floor and everything. And I was like, it's really not that necessary for a bag. It's a medal and it's a bag. And you got 6 police officers. 3 guys, 3 girls. Like, and I was like, wow, okay. So they checked my bag, they said he ain't got it. They made me get up off the floor, put it up. Same thing, one by one on each of us. And I was like, okay, we're probably, you know, we're probably good. There's no problem. And I was like, all right, so I'm good. They lined us up in the back of the classroom by our cupboards. After all the police bags went down. So they started doing pat downs, seeing, oh, do they have it? No, okay, I guess not.
And fight again.
And so we was just like, thank God this is almost gonna be over. We were wrong. 2 more cops show up with guns. And we didn't know what to do. We was like, this is ridiculous. So apparently the medal was in my teacher's bag the whole time. And she knew, because I saw a smirk on her face. And I'm like, why is there a smirk on her face? So we start looking, and she started laughing and everything. And it's kind of freaking us out. And we thought she was going crazy. No, she wasn't. We was just tripping over nothing. And the police officers, they were all calm and everything. I'm like, how y'all expect me to stay calm while we have, let's just say like 6 police officers in one room guarding us with guns? Like, what? So we didn't know what to do. We was like, alright. So we let them do what they had to do, get on out. So she finds what she needed, looking for a little while. We was like, thank God. We all thought we were going back to class. Turns out that happened, but everything else, no. It was stupid, in my opinion. And we you were being a little overdramatic. Not gonna lie, yeah. But in my opinion, I'd probably poop myself. Not even from the front. I know you want to laugh, Cortex. You know you want to.
What track?
So, yeah, and we was just like, all right, so we go back to class. I go home. We was chilling. So I tell my mom that she was surprised that happened today, and I was like, yeah, same here. So they go back to the school the next day. They tell the principals and everything, and the teacher. She didn't get fired, but she was just getting let know by the principal. So we was just like, alright. So now she was like more calm that day, cause when the medal went gone, she was so hostile. And when I mean she was hostile, she was doing pat downs on every student. Like I swear, Mike G, there was no way of getting out without getting a pat down. And the police officers, they wouldn't even let us go to the bathroom. And when I say we had to try to go to the bathroom, they would, and I swear, when I say this, they would come with us. They would send 2 police officers to the bathroom. And I was just like, really? This is the lengths we have to go to? And I just couldn't do it. And I was like, I can't wait for this day to be over. And when the day was over and we went home, we talked about it, but our classmates, we just couldn't believe that shit, man. We just couldn't believe it. Dang. I was just like, wow. Alright, so yeah, that's the story of the police officers coming to my school. Moral of the story, don't try to take your teacher's medal. And we didn't have the medal, she did, so she was being over dramatic for nothing. And we just didn't care. So that's the moral of the story. Make sure you don't have what the teacher has. Main part of the story. Oh shoot. So yeah. And the rest so the rest of the gameplay, guys, is all yours, and Cortex here is gonna tell you his story, so you guys get a double story in one video.
Alright, so this story was basically how it was at school, and there was a fight in the bathroom.
Ooh.
And the cop ended up coming. Alright, so it was, yeah, 6th grade. 2 kids thought they were so tough and hard, right? And then some guy recommended that they should fight in the bathroom. And I'm like, oh shit, this is about to go down. So basically they started fighting, right?
Your opponents have built a lead. Destroy it!
Each other, putting each other to the ground until they heard a cop saying, "Hey yo, what's happening?"
Zone B. You
Once they heard that, they stopped, they got up, and pretended to leave the
Zone
bathroom.
A lost. Zone C
And then the cop
captured.
said,
You have zone
what
advantage.
happened? The cop basically ended up questioning all the people in the...
Like cuffing? Like everybody?
Yeah, he cuffed everyone in the bathroom. And questioned every single one of them to see what
I know a
happened
comeback
and why
when I
they
see one. Fight on!
The guy, one of the kids, ended up pushing the other kid so hard, and the guy started bleeding. He started bleeding from his nose. Don't know how, but he started bleeding from his nose. He had a purple spot, and then he's like, "How did you get that?" And then he started lying, saying, "Oh yeah, I got this from a shell that hit my eye." And he's trying to make up a lie.
Oh, so he's trying to cover for people. Okay, I see you.
And then he questioned me, and I told him I told the homies I have the. And they're like, alright, it's alright. Oh, I told them the truth, right? They say, oh, okay, how come, and then the cop said, how come you didn't come and bring me? And I'm like,
Zone B
that,
lost.
I don't know. We're just kids. And he
Zone
said,
C lost.
well, don't do
It's
it
power
again.
play. Get those zones back.
And I
Don't
said,
spend
okay.
all that ammo in one
And then,
place.
basically, later on, they called his parents, their parents, people who were fighting, and I got stuck with it because I wasn't involved with the fighting, just using the bathroom too. And yeah.
You captured Zone C.
Basically, the story how two kids fought each other and fought.
So what's the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is don't be retarded in fighting. You're strong, show strength.
The enemy has gained ground, but it's
Alright guys, so we are going to finish this game. Alright, so now, since we have told the stories, I hope you guys understand what happened in our schools. We hope it doesn't happen with you guys'. We really don't. We hope it doesn't happen. Because after having the cops come, it's not fun to have the cops come. Trust me. I know.
You have zone advantage.
Because it's not fun, and it will get you in big trouble. I'm just surprised that when the cops came, they didn't put any of us under arrest. I'm just very surprised now. I'm an idiot. Alright, I guess not. So yeah, that's what happens. So,
you captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
So it's great to be strong and fight for yourself, but when the cops come, guys, it's not great. Trust me, you're not going to enjoy it. Do you think you're strong? That's cool. You can think you're strong all you want. I don't care. But just don't fight people, guys. That was terrible aim. Got him. God. Shit. Why am I panicking? Why am I panicking? Oh. I don't know what happened right there.
Zone advantage is yours.
There we go. Alright, let me try to capture A real quick. Revolvers do heavy damage, bro. Heavy damage.
You captured Zone A. You have zone advantage.
That kid's mad. I know he is.
You captured Zone B. Power play. Keep the pressure on. 3 minutes. Zone C lost. Zone A lost.
Wow. That was a great fight right there. I'm surprised I lost. I ain't even got no words for that one. Come on, capture. Yeah, he was not trying to lose that, bro. Come on, boys, we got this. Yo, how did they have 5 points like that? They got a lot of points like there. They were just at 110 and they jumped real hard. I'm just waiting till I get a better AR, because I mean this one's good, but full shield. I knew it! I was gonna live that one.
Destroy it. Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Yo, grab B, grab B, grab B.
Zone A lost. Your defense.
Dang, bro, we have oh, kinetic weapon. What do I get? And it's an AR. Well, just one damage.
Zones are your life, guys. Keep fighting. You'll get it.
Whoa, bro. We're pulling on now. I remember that. That was funny. Yeah, but that was funny. He said double 9 now. Man, you stupid for that, bro.
No, that's just him.
That was funny. So, oh, now, don't pull the 9 now.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and the gameplay. If you guys want more of this, let me know down in the comments. Anything you have to say to them, Cortex?
Can I say something?
It's a it's a white puppy. That was funny.
Can I say one thing?
Nope. That was funny. Alright.